Hi there folks, it's Matt Hayson here. Well, what do we hear this week in property? The RBA has decided to leave the cash rate on hold at 1.5%. However, we picked up a change in narrative from Macquarie Bank, who have joined a chorus of major financial institution and market commentators suggesting that interest rates will now reduce 2 more times in 2019, bringing that cash rate down to 1% by the end of the year. Now, will that make a big difference for those looking to obtain a new mortgage? Maybe not. As we reported on last week, that assessment rate is still sitting at 7 to 7.25%, kind of limiting that borrowing power for many those looking to obtain finance right now. Now, an interest rate at 1% is clearly going to improve consumer confidence and house balance sheets. Also during the week, the federal budget was delivered, the key highlights being that Australia is in surplus. What does that mean? Well, extra spending, $25 billion going towards infrastructure around the country. But the big one was for low and middle income earners getting a significant tax break indeed. Now, this has been clearly focused on boosting household finances and also confidence. Speaking of confidence, we're seeing a continuation of that improvement in buyer confidence right across the market. This week we saw data from SQM Research come out suggesting that listings across Sydney improved by 5.9% for the month of March. But here's the kicker. Asking prices for houses in Sydney actually stabilised for the month of March. Now, that's very different across every other capital city that have been recording declines through the month of March, and really does reinforce what we're seeing in the market right now. There was a dip in asking prices for apartments, down by 1.7%. So what we're still seeing is a price-sensitive market. However, buyer conversations are increasing with an eagerness to purchase. However, many buyers are still saying to us they just can't find that right property to secure. Also, many conversations going on in lounge rooms right now around bringing a home onto the market through the holiday period. And then, of course, we're going to have a federal election, which is suggested to be on Saturday, May 11. Is there a right way? Is there a wrong way to approach it? Well, what we're seeing right now is pretty good buyer interest. So our view would be that you just press on with your plans, engage with that buyer interest. Potentially you deviate your campaign to a degree, maybe extend it by a week or so, just to make sure that you've got that ability to engage buyers who may be away for a week or two during the course of your campaign. So folks, that's all we've got time for this week. We've got some amazing properties on display, both for sale and in rental. Our entire team looks forward to seeing you out and about. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.